Got him. Look how they're eating the blade bait. Look how they're eating it. That is absolutely crazy. Got another one. That's a nice fish. There we go. We hit it 3 times. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here at my neighbor's ponds, and these ones have some really good numbers. There's not a ton of giants, but these are really good ponds. I can only fish parts of both of them. As you can see over there, he's got his whole snow goose decoy spread out on the dam of both the ponds, which is usually the spot where I catch the numbers, so that sucks, but we still should be able to catch a few. It is absolutely insanely windy. Hopefully you guys can even hear me. Here in Illinois, it is currently 61, but the wind is blowing like crazy. 36 mile an hour gusts and the average is 20, so it is insanely windy. I'm gonna get to fishing. I've got a few hours to fish, so should be good. I'm gonna start off with a Ned rig in this cove. The water's finally a good height. Hopefully you guys can even hear me. I mean, this wind is crazy. It's like almost unbearable right now. At least it's warm. That's why it's warm though, because it's super strong south wind. Just need to catch. Goal is 3 fish today. Nothing at the first spot on the wacky rig. I'm gonna go try another spot. The wind is so insane, I don't even know if I'll be able to use anything really. Every cast is going 100 yards to the right of where I cast it. The wind is crazy. We got one. Yeah, no way. It happened. I've been fishing for an hour and a half, whatever, something like that, in this awful wind. I showed you guys at the start, it's gusting up to 30, but it is literally always gusting. So it's blowing 30. There we go. Fish number 1, this thing's about 12 inches long, so not very big. He's absolutely freezing, but we got him on the blade bait. Now I'm not jigging it like a blade bait, I'm using it like a lipless, more like just like a finesse lipless on this super windy dam, and there we go. First fish in this like windstorm that's happening, so this is very exciting. I don't know if I'll be able to get another one, but we can hope. So I'm gonna get a release on him. Hopefully the wind sound's not too bad for you guys, but I don't know. I have a wind muff on my GoPro, and I don't think there's any way around it when it's this windy. Got another one, same spot. There we go. I figured him out. That feels good. That's a lot better of a fish. He's still not big, but he's probably about 1.25 pounds. Probably about a 13-incher. Other one was probably 10. I don't know why I said 12. Hooked in the bottom of the mouth on the blade bait right there. Trying not to hook myself. There we go. That's what I'm catching them on. Nice fish. I'm only about 10 feet away from where I caught the other one. I'm trying to face away from the wind so you guys can hopefully hear me, but it's a nice one. Super clear water. Hopefully we can catch a few more along this dam here. It seems to be where they're piled up. I can't fish the dam on the front pond because that's where he's got a whole, like you guys can see right there, there's a billion decoys, but on the front dam, there's another pond here, and the front dam is, it is all decoys, so there's no way to fish that, but hopefully they keep eating here. go. We hit it 3 times. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad I figured these fish out. That's such a good feeling whenever you try a ton of stuff and then finally they're hammering it. That fish ate about twice, 2 or 3 times. Here we have the 3rd fish. I'm gonna get him back in. There he goes. Once again on the blade bait on the dam. I just got slammed. Hopefully that fish comes back. Got him. He came back. Oh, that's the nicest one of the day for sure. I mean, that shows you guys right there. Look how they're eating the blade bait. Look how they're eating it. That is absolutely crazy. He's got all 4 hooks in him. Thankfully, none are in his gills or anything. It's just basically sitting in his mouth. That's crazy. He's barely, look, he's skin hooked on the left side. I just pulled it out. I didn't even, that's probably 1.5 pounds. Easily, yeah, probably 1.6, something like that. Super nice fish on the blade bait. They are destroying it. This, like, it's so windy, it's insane, but this is a crazy bite. There he goes. Fish number, I think 4. And they are destroying it. I mean, that fish absolutely hammered it. Oh, right at my feet. Dang it. You guys saw me set the hook on that fish, and then he came right back for it. He hit it twice in a row. That was another nice one, about the size of the last one. He just throttled it twice. They are stacked up on the dam here. They weren't eating the jerk bait, but they're slamming the blade bait. That's a nice fish. Yes, sir. Another one. This is the one I think that I just had hooked. I've been sitting in the same spot, made about 5 more casts, and he came back for it, hitting it right at my feet. This is the biggest one of the day. This one's probably, I would say, pushing 2 pounds. He had both hooks just perfectly on the side. I don't even know what brand this thing is. It just says the weight on the bottom. I've had this thing forever. I have no idea what brand it is. But look at that. Probably 1.75 pounds. Super nice, pretty fish with all these colors. There he goes. Fish number 5. Such a fun lure to catch fish on when they're eating. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more pass of the dam and then call it, because I gotta go into town and buy a new GoPro, because the one I'm currently wearing, if it gets beneath a certain temp of probably like 40, then it just starts acting up so bad to the point to where I can't even film with it. So it's a Hero 4, so I've had it for about 10 years. Another one. Yep. I'm back over by the decoy spread, like where I was catching those other ones, and got another one. This one hit right at my feet, and I just swung them up. Look at that. Both hooks again. Little guy, but fish number 6 for February is pretty crazy to say. Oh, he's upside down. Come on. He's stuck on the stick now. Come on. There he goes. Got another one. That's another nice fish too. This is insane. Oh, he came undone. Stop it. Another nice one, 1.5 pounds, probably 1.25 pounds. Super fat. They're all feeding like crazy here on this wind on the dam. Fish number 7. I'm only gonna fish for a few more minutes. Sun's going down and it's getting cold again, so let him go. He got it figured out. There he goes. It's so crazy to fish for an hour and some, like hour 20, hour 15 without a single bite, and then I put a blade bait on and then it's instant. Just catch 7 fish in 30 minutes. Slow rolling it. Well, I'm now done fishing, and while I'm walking back to the 4-wheeler, I figured I'd tell you guys how I was catching them. It was just all, I said a million times, but all on this blade bait. Don't know what brand it is. 3/8 ounce shad color, or there's no shad in here, but who knows. I was literally casting it as far as I could out, letting it sink for quite a while, basically to the bottom, and then ripping it once up off the bottom, and then slow rolling it in, reeling it just fast enough to where I could feel it vibrating, but it was super slow. This is a 6-gear ratio, and I was super slow cranking it, so I was keeping it just off the bottom. A lot of times I'd feel it hit the bottom, and then I'd catch a fish too. So those were all on the windblown dam in that one 30-foot stretch. So this is definitely one of the better lures you can throw this time of year, because it's so finesse compared to like a big 1/2 ounce lipless crank. So thank you guys so much for staying till the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.